What's that? You're still here? Hey, yo. What's up, everybody? Listen, a lot has happened, okay? A lot has happened. I got a lot to go over in this video. But, yeah. I've got a lot to explain. I know my content has been all over the place recently and a lot different and weird and whatnot. But we'll get over it. If you guys remember, in the beginning of quarantine, if you guys have been here that long, I did start a content schedule where I was doing daily uploads on YouTube, daily streams on Twitch, daily Instagram posts, daily TikToks, okay? And that's all separate, different pieces of content, which were all high effort, trying to make sure everything was perfect and good and the best it could possibly be. And it's very hard to maintain all of that, because not only do you have like a creative burnout, but you also have like a regular burnout of like just the workload, the sheer workload, and the amount of hours that were put in every day, and the amount of stress that came with every day, trying to figure out like what video I was going to make for what platform and how I was going to make it and within the time frame and upload it by the same day. And it was crazy. After 3 weeks of that, I entirely burned out, and at that point I had just almost stopped doing content. Not entirely, I've never entirely stopped doing content, but I was doing like a weekly Twitch stream, a weekly YouTube video. And while throughout that time period that I was in burnout, I definitely got to learn a lot more about myself and, you know, what kind of content I do want to be making. It was hard. I mean, for a while, just like not having any motivation to create content at all. I mean, like sometimes I would have motivation. That's why we had like the specific content that I did put out. But, you know, for all this time until now things are different. The burnout finally subsided maybe a few days ago. Or a week ago or whatnot, and now I'm in a mindset that I feel like I used to be in before the burnout, which was the mindset of I can't sit still. Like I don't like doing nothing. I feel uncomfortable relaxing. I always want to be productive, and I want to do things, and I want to create content, and I want to further what I'm doing here. And it's really refreshing. It's really, really refreshing to be back in this frame of mind, to want to create content, and to want to do what I've always loved to do. So if you were not aware, I just signed on to a talent agency, actually a long time ago. I just haven't been able to announce it, but I am now officially signed with Ember Talent. Big shout out to them. They have been absolutely amazing. I could not ask for a better talent agency. I've had unbelievable support from everybody there. I literally have multiple managers working with me on a normal basis, and I have a content manager. His name is Graham, and he is literally, I text him every day. We're always having conversations, whether it's about like what content I'm producing, or what's on my mind, or what sponsors I'm thinking about, or what's, you know, literally anything. He's just my guy. Like, I just go to him all the time. We're always having constant communication, and he's great. He comes up with a lot of ideas, and he's really helpful. So it's been a great opportunity to work with Ember Talent, and they have helped me to cultivate a new content model and a content plan going forward. So with this amount of energy and drive and motivation that I want to create content, we want to definitely push me, right? We want to push me to create a good amount of content, so I'm doing what I can and what I should be doing. But I also wanted to find that middle ground, because we didn't want to go too hard where I was going to end up burning out again, because burning out again would be like the worst thing ever. The new content model is entirely based on lessening effort to increase quantity. And now a lot of people are going to resonate with this, and they're going to be like,
oh, well, then you're just putting out stuff to put out stuff, and like, your content's gonna suck, and blah, 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 and your content's not gonna mean anything, blah, blah, blah.
Listen, let me explain. So there's a couple of reasons for this. One of those being, social media platforms in general love active users. They love creators that are active on their platform, and they are going to push and recommend content creators that are posting on a daily basis, whether that's Instagram, whether that's YouTube, whether that's TikTok. I mean, all social media platforms want content creators, right? And because that's how they have content to give to the users. Content creators that are active on these platforms are more beneficial to the platform itself than people that are not as active, just because they're worried about the amount of content that they have rather than the quality of the content that they have. They're worried about pushing out as much content to the users as they possibly can. And so what I'm doing right now is by lessening the effort and redistributing content. Like for instance, if I make a YouTube video and I take that YouTube video and I post that onto Instagram and I also post that onto TikTok, the same video gets put across all my social medias. I can effectively create one piece of content that I'm happy with and use it for every social media platform, and then therefore post on every social media platform every day. And this has also made it easier to post multiple times per day on certain social media platforms. For instance, if I make a TikTok and I put that on Instagram Reels, which I've been doing insane by the way, I can also potentially put up a regular Instagram post and then have 2 Instagram posts per day. Wild. I think the increase in content is definitely going to be good for my audience, for you guys to have more stuff to watch, whether it's higher production value or not. I feel like you guys are not here because of the quality of the camera that's being used or the quality of the edits that are happening. People that watch me, you guys have literally told me multiple times that it's because of who I am and what I have to share, right? So by lessening the production value, I can push out more content to you guys and hopefully give you guys more value and more things to consume. So yeah, that's the plan. Now, as you guys know, I am unbelievably honest with my audience, and I'm going to, full disclosure, tell you guys a bunch of stuff that has happened. One of those being G Fuel. So I just recently re-signed with G Fuel, but I have re-signed for a 3-month contract, which is a very short contract. But this 3-month contract is meant to coincide with this plan, because we're trying this new content schedule out for 3 months to like give it a shot and see how it goes, both in the way that I feel about it, in the way that you guys feel about it, in the way that sales increase or numbers increase across socials, whatever. Like, we're gonna see. It's a 3-month trial, because we're not sure that this is gonna be 100% gonna work or not, but it's definitely worth a try. So I've just signed with G Fuel for a 3-month contract to coincide with this 3-month plan. And basically, at the end of the 3 months, we're gonna see how this has affected, like the content I've created and put out for G Fuel, the sales that I've been able to bring to G Fuel. And again, full disclosure, I'm not gonna say exact numbers because I can't and I probably shouldn't. But my sales on G Fuel have tremendously lowered in the past 3 months. Which makes sense because of the lack of content I've been putting out and the lack of streaming I've been doing and the lack of promotion I've been doing for G Fuel. I definitely 100% see how my sales would lower. It just makes sense. However, we're hoping that within this 3-month period, we can either bring my sales back up to where they used to be or even increase them to further heights. And if we can, then I'm hoping that we can do some crazy stuff with G Fuel. Obviously, I know you guys know I have been wanting a G Fuel Shaker Cup for the longest time. Now, obviously, I can't promise that we are going to get that, but if we continue to raise sales in this 3-month period, I think we have a better chance of, negotiating something at some point, So definitely, I would very much appreciate if you guys could help me with that. If you guys are going to buy some G Fuel, my code is 30% off right now, okay? Code Merc, save some money, use code Merc for 30% off, get that savings, and support your boy towards, making this work and seeing how this 3-month plan pans out. And hopefully at the end of this 3-month contract, we can negotiate an even crazier contract. And yeah, other than that, the best ways to support me right now, honestly, is just liking and commenting, because that's like a big thing, like engagement on social media posts, whether it's a YouTube video, a TikTok, an Instagram reel, an Instagram post, all that stuff. Like, if you just engage with it, drop a like. It's literally easy, or even a comment would be great. It helps so much to get my posts out there and to increase engagement and all that stuff, which helps my metrics and this and that and blah 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 blah. So definitely that would be awesome. Also, my merchandise is still available, the butterfly drop. So if you do want to cop some merchandise, it definitely helps me a lot. So mercanthony.tv/merch. And I also have to say that my Twitch streams are increasing a lot. So we are going to be streaming a lot more than I have been in the past. I've already been, increasing my streams, and you guys have been very much enjoying that, seeing me back. I've heard a lot of you guys say that you missed me in my streams and whatnot, but I'm definitely glad to be back, and I'm glad to be able to present all this to you guys. So yeah, thank you guys for the support. just figured I'd make a video explaining everything, because I know a lot of people have been wondering, like, what the hell is happening to Mercanthony's content? Like, why is he posting 30-second videos or this and that, and why is he posting so much more? And you know, so now you have your answer. You know, we'll definitely reevaluate in 3 months. There will probably be another video like this where we see how it went. But, you know, gotta experiment in life, try things out, and yeah. Thank you guys for the support. Merc out.